as tensions continue to escalate between Russia and Ukraine, Russian missile strikes targeted a shopping mall and an events complex in Ukraine's northeastern city of Kharkiv, resulting in dozens of injuries, including children. That has caused major damage and casualties. Meanwhile, Russia reported that Kyiv had conducted one of the largest drone assaults against it since the full-scale war commenced. This report highlights the intensifying conflict as both sides engage in increasingly severe retaliatory measures.
Rescuers helped this man on Sunday in the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv, who, despite surviving a missile attack on an events hall, insists he's fine. More than 10 missiles were fired at a number of locations in Kharkiv, according to the regional governor. This video from social media appears to show one of those strikes. Officials said dozens of people were hurt, including children. Near the same hall, a paramedic applies a tourniquet to this man before he's rushed to an ambulance. As flames rise from a shopping mall, some, like Valentina Novosel, sought shelter underground in a metro station. I was at work when there was an explosion, she says. The attack on the northeastern city prompted Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to renew calls on allies to allow Kyiv to fire Western-supplied missiles deeper into enemy territory and reduce the military threat posed by Russia. Meanwhile, in Russia, a social media video appeared to show a drone hitting this Moscow oil refinery, as well as smoke coming from this power station in the neighboring region. Moscow said Kyiv launched one of the biggest drone attacks since the full-scale war began, targeting power plants and an oil refinery. It also said its forces made further advances towards a key town in eastern Ukraine. Earlier, Russian officials said air defense units had destroyed scores of the drones, and that it was debris that caused the fires. Kyiv has yet to comment on the drone barrage. Russia rarely discloses the full extent of damage inflicted by Ukraine's air attacks. Ukrainian forces also shelled Russia's southern Belgorod region on Sunday, injuring multiple people, according to the regional governor. All of the fighting comes at a crucial juncture in the 2.5-year conflict. Russia is pressing an offensive in eastern Ukraine while trying to expel Russian forces that broke through its western border in a surprise incursion last month. Last week, Russia pounded Ukraine with the heaviest airstrikes of the war, hitting targets including energy facilities. Moscow says damaging Ukraine's energy system is a legitimate military goal. For its part, Ukraine has stepped up its own attacks on Russian infrastructure. While Moscow denies targeting civilians, its drone and missile barrages have killed thousands of them since the conflict began in February 2022.